The $1 million startup that was actually a debt trap. My father, Silas, is a man who believes in tough love. When my brother Julian walked out on his wife and kids to start a luxury concierge business with his new girlfriend, a 20-something model named Brianna, Silas didn't cut him off. In fact, he did the opposite. He offered to be their angel investor. Silas handed Julian a check for $500,000 to open a flagship office in downtown Manhattan. Julian and Brianna were ecstatic. They spent the next 6 months living like royalty, flying private, posting CEO lifestyle videos, and ordering gold-plated office furniture on the company credit line. They thought they had finally made it, but yesterday, on the day of the grand opening, Silas showed up with a team of forensic accountants and a very large man in a suit. Julian was mid-toast, holding a glass of vintage champagne. When Silas walked onto the stage, he didn't offer a hug. He offered a final statement of accounts. It turns out the investment Silas gave them wasn't a gift. It was a high-interest demand loan disguised as a venture capital deal. The fine print, which Brianna had convinced Julian to sign without reading, stated that the loan was callable at any time if the company failed to meet its first quarter profit margins. Julian had spent every cent on marketing and parties. There were no profits. There weren't even any customers. Julian, Silas said, his voice echoing through the marble lobby. He wanted to play the big shot businessman. Well, a real businessman knows how to read a contract. Silas then revealed that he had quietly bought the master lease for the entire building. Since the company was technically insolvent, he was evicted them, effective immediately. But the real kicker? Company's marketing assets, including Brianna's custom-built social media accounts and the rights to her name, listed as collateral. Silas now owns Brianna's entire online brand. He's already sold it to a discount cleaning supply company. The glamorous Brianna is now the face of industrial-strength toilet scrubbers. As the movers started carrying out the gold-plated desks, Julian begged for a second chance. Silas just looked at him and said, "I told you I'd help you build a legacy, son. I just didn't say it would be yours." Julian and Brianna are currently sitting on the sidewalk. Nothing but a mountain of debt and a box of brochures for a company that doesn't exist. I guess Silas was right. Some people really do need a lesson in the high cost of a free lunch.